My name is Anna Nilsson, and I am a fourth-year PhD student in the Cell and Molecular Biology program at the University of Hawaii. I work at the John A. Burns School of Medicine campus in Kaka'ako in the lab of Dr. Catherine Shunke. My project looks at the heart in models of diabetes. This is a very important topic of research because there is an ever-growing epidemic of diabetes in the modern world, and it's a very costly disease. And importantly, many people with diabetes succumb to cardiovascular disease, which is actually the leading cause of death in the diabetic population. And so studying how the heart functions and how it becomes injured in the context of diabetes is very important. I study one facet of diabetic cardiomyopathy called cardiac autonomic neuropathy. And this is an imbalance in the cardiac autonomic system, which is the involuntary nervous system in the heart that has two branches, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic branches. And these two branches together control things like heart rate, conduction rate, relaxation rate, and the force of contraction in the heart. And in this disease, there is reduced parasympathetic signaling, which leads to increased sympathetic signaling. And so this manifests as things like tachycardia or high resting heart rate, reduced heart rate variability, exercise intolerance, and fatal arrhythmias. And my project looks at how we can restore the proper balance of the autonomic system in the heart. And autonomic signaling actually begins in the brain. So there's a brain-to-heart communication that becomes disrupted in diseases, including diabetes, but also other cardiovascular diseases. And so we are interested in using a novel method and also a novel network in the brain to restore parasympathetic connection to the heart. And we test this using a rat model of prediabetes and also type 2 diabetes. And our data thus far has shown that we have verified a novel pathway from the paraventricular nucleus in the midbrain, communicating to cardiac vagal neurons in the brainstem, which synapse onto the heart. And if we can activate this pathway specifically, then we do see cardioprotective outcomes in our models of diabetes.